Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. It is a spectacular Sunday afternoon. We got 10 races to look at. We're going to check out the track, the weather conditions, and turn it over to the one, the only, Pete Aiello.
The weather is beautiful, sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. In the first race, a field of 10, there are no changes. Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, Last Run was quick off the blocks and has an early advantage. Moving to him is Paxton from the far outside. In between them, Live to Ride gets away in the top flight. They're almost 3 in line early. Tricky Tiger is headstrong while trying to get over, and Triumphant Road knifes between horses. Showboat is at the rail. These top flight horses have opened a 4-length advantage on Be There, who sets up shop about 7 lengths off the lead. Then the team of Bourbon Outlaw and Mucho Macho Mac. The one lagging well back early is Castle Harrison. They went the opening quarter in 23-3, and they race into the backstretch now. Javier Castellano and Live to Ride off the lead now by 2. Paxton is second. Last Run is now third from an improving rail-running Showboat, who's now off the inside to race into fourth. That'll send a bit deeper on the course to both Triumphant Road and from the outside, Tricky Tiger. Bourbon Outlaws together with the favorite Be There, and at the back, but not keeping up at all, Castle Harrison. They went the half in 47-4. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Live to Ride makes the numbers. He leads by a length over Paxton, who's moving to him. At the rail, Last Run, then Triumphant Road. Showboat is called it a day, passed by Tricky Tiger. This favorite Be There has a lot to do. He starts to get underway with Bourbon Outlaw for company on the outside. They're about 7 lengths off the lead, and the lead held by Live to Ride. 3/4, 1:12-1. They're on their way home. Paxton on the outside, Live to Ride toward the rail, trying to pick him up down the center. Triumphant Road. Last Run is at the rail, running on late Be There. They come past the 8th pole. Triumphant Road just brushed with Live to Ride, and Be There starts to hit high gear. Here's Be There down the center for the victory. Going to be a very close photo for second between Triumphant Road and Mucho Macho Mac. Fourth was Live to Ride, then Bourbon Outlaw in 1:41-2. And they're off. Bounced around a bit at the break was Padiddle. It was a clean and very good start for the big favorite Upstanding, who's heading off for the early advantage. Upstanding to the top over the stablemate Edgy, who comes away in second. Padiddle, after some early issues, is now moved to take third, a length in front of the Golden Gorilla, then Give Me Liberty. The 2 laggards, We Live This Game, and Vegano. Out of the chute onto the main track, Upstanding at odds on has the lead by a length and a half. Edgy is second. The opening quarter was 24-3. At the inside, the Golden Gorilla. In between horses, Give Me Liberty. Way out in the center is Padiddle. Still lagging well back are We Live This Game and Vegano. The top 5 separated by about 3, and the leader is the big favorite Upstanding. He goes to the half-mile point in front by a length and a half. In the 3 path is Edgy. 2 wide goes Give Me Liberty. At the rail, the Golden Gorilla. Sias commits to a 4-wide run for Padiddle. He's under hard work, and he's trying to gain ground on the second horse, but nobody's gaining ground on the leader with 3 furlongs to go, and that leader is Upstanding. Upstanding threatens to blow this wide open. He's now widened to a 5-length lead. Edgy is clearly second. Padiddle's ridden into third, but now We Live This Game starts to find his best stride, so Padiddle's going to struggle to hold that spot, it appears. Meanwhile, it doesn't look like Upstanding's going to struggle to do anything. Off the turn in the stretch drive, and Upstanding has bid this field a pleasant Sunday good afternoon. He's an 1/8 of a mile out with a sizable advantage. Edgy is clearly second best. This battle's for third. Padiddle's fighting with We Live This Game, but We Live This Game just took third. Upstanding in a romp. Edgy is second. We Live This Game third. Padiddle fourth. Then Vigano. 137-1.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Level start. From the rail, Grand Tower was away quickly, so was Nathaniel's Hope. Away in third is Manhattan Boy. He'll be 3 wide and in hand. Out of there, fourth from the far outside gate is Battle of Dover. Then it's Selecto. Outside of him goes Money in Motion. Saving ground next is Forwardly. Heartbeats Like Thunder is racing about 7 lengths off the lead, while second last. And Rapscallion, the early trailer, they chase the speed of Grand Tower. Grand Tower to the backstretch leads under Louis Saez by 1.25 lengths. Nathaniel's Hope is second. At the inside, Manhattan Boy follows along in third from Battle of Dover, who's 3 wide in fourth. Fighting the rating between horses is Money in Motion. He's throwing his head about. He wants more run. At the inside, Selecto. Outside goes Heartbeats Like Thunder. 2 back to Rapscallion and Forwardly last. The race to the half-mile point now. The leader is still Grand Tower. He has him by 1.25 lengths through a 48 3/2 mile. Second to the outside, that's Nathaniel's Hope. Rather, he's dropped back a touch. Battle of Dover's now second, and at the rail, Manhattan Boy. Then it's a length to Money in Motion. So the favorites are first, third, and fourth right now. Nathaniel's Hope is next. 3 wide, Heartbeats Like Thunder. Rapscallion's the gray between horses. Selecto is next. Forwardly is last, and Grand Tower first, while under a confident hold. They reach 3/4 in 1:12 4. The leader is Grand Tower. Egan trying to secure racetrack for Manhattan Boy from the outside. That's Battle of Dover off the turn and the stretch drive. Grand Tower drifts. He drifts with the lead. Ducking back to the inside is Manhattan Boy down the center. Battle of Dover. They come past the 16th pole. Grand Tower still has the lead, and he's home free. Grand Tower to win it by 1.5 lengths. Manhattan Boy appeared to hold second from Forwardly, who was along late for third in 1:40 4. And they're off. Level beginning. From the far outside, Bird Wildcat has some tactical speed. He's staying way out in the center. Alongside him, Supreme Dominance. In between horses, here's Bringer of Rain moving up. Also into the top flight is Chapelou in the run out of the chute. There's 0 pace on here, and Chapelou shoves the neck in front. Outside, Bird Wildcat from between horses, Supreme Dominance. Bringer of Rain, Black Cap fourth toward the rail. 1.5 lengths to Royal Act, followed outside by Artemis Bridge. The trailer is Drillmatic. They complete the quarter in 25 1. They have 4.5 furlongs to race. It's the outside duo and the Favorite who kicks on, Bird Wildcat leads by a neck. Supreme Dominance is right with him in second. Bringer of Rain is third and patiently handled by Rajiv Mirage. Up on the outside, Royal Act from between horses Chapelou, then back to the rail and Drillmatic, and now the trailer is Artemis Bridge. They leave the backstretch and move on to the four-turn, 48-2 for the opening half mile. Supreme Dominance made Bird Wildcat do a little work in that second quarter. That could be good news for Bringer of Rain. We're about to find out as Mirage has given him the green light to go after the leader. From fourth, it's Royal Act. He's close enough, if good enough, with a quarter of a mile left to go. It's Bird Wildcat. He still has the lead. Supreme Dominance not going down without a fight. Meanwhile, Bringer of Rain working overtime and not really responding. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Rios asks Bird Wildcat to finish it up now. He has a 2.5 length lead with a 16th to go. Down the center, Bringer of Rain with Supreme Dominance. They come for the wire. It's Bird Wildcat with a winning lead. Bird Wildcat in front. Second, Bringer of Rain. Third, Supreme Dominance. Fourth, Royal Act. And fifth was Drillmatic in 140-1. And they're off. In the middle, it's the Cassie duo, Kamari and Classic Q, are away first and second. Moving out the rail, that's United Forever, splitting horses, and now Voyager on the go. Reputation is on his outside. Widest of all to the first turn is Oxer and Long Wave. Pink Cap sliding through at the inside. Followed outside by Without a Pout, who gets over from the to the two-path from the 10-post. He's a length and a half in front of Payata, who races together with Giddy Up, baby. They're about 8 lengths off. What a spirited early tempo. The two lagging well back early are Hit Song in No Other Like You. To the backstretch they go, sprint-like opening quarters posted in 22-1. Classic Q in the career unveiling leads another first-timer, now Voyager, who races in second. Kamari gets shuffled back a touch. Reputation is 3 wide. At the rail, it's Long Wave. Just behind them, it's Without a Pout. Zayas is following. Sai is there. Outside and trying to move up is Oxer. Down at the inside goes Giddy Up, baby, who's going to shuffle United Forever back. Then Payata, second last Hit Song. No Other Like You is last as they swing around the far turn. They went 46-1 for the opening half mile, and here's now Voyager to go after Classic Q on the top end. Waiting behind them, Without a Pout has made it up to third. Reputation puts up the white flag. Long Wave is at the rail, then back to Giddy Up, baby. Less than a quarter of a mile to come, and it's a confident Louis Saez on now Voyager, who sets sail for the money, 2 on top. From the inside, Classic Town, down the outside, and Without a Pout from between horses, Long Wave. But this debut run is a big-time run indeed from now Voyager, sharp on debut. Now Voyager striding clear with a purpose. He won by 4 while never asked for his best. Without a Pout second, Long Wave third, Classic Q fourth, then Reputation, 140 flat. And they're off. From the far outside, Gone Nuts wins the break. Here are the favorites, Rock to Fame and Japard moving out. These 3 quickest out of the blocks from a 4th running Fast Fixer. In between horses goes Looking to Excel. He's racing about 7 lengths off the lead. On his outside is Super Sunshine, beaten for speed today. Then Oxymore and Tis a Prince is last. Around the far turn they go. It's Japard who has the lead now, 3 parts of a length. Gone Nuts is second. 2 back to Rock to Fame. He's engaged outside by Fast Fixer, who's on the move into third. A gap of 5 more to Super Sunshine, then looking to excel as they reach the top of the stretch. Japard has the lead. On the far outside, Cacique and Fast Fixer try to pose a challenge. In between horses, Gone Nuts off the turn and the stretch drive. It's Fast Fixer who's rising to the occasion at the 8th pole. He's taken a clear lead. Japard's trying to hold on to second. Gone Nuts trying to pick him up. They come for the wire at 7-1 on Fast Fixer, who's in front. Japard does hold second. Gone Nuts third. From well back, Tis a Prince is fourth in 155 and 4. And they're off. Some crowding in the center. Moving up to take the lead is Guaycapuro at a big number. He leads early. Down at the inside, Racket comes away in second. Crow Motion's on the outside. Splitting horses, Guiraud. Back from there, it's Noble Tiger in the orange colors. Never Say Never is at the rail. Joint Resolution is right there. In between horses goes Go Billy Go. At the inside, it's the favorite Long Branch Lou third last. Carentan is second last. The early trailer is Lou the Body. Around the first turn they go. It's Guaycapuro in front, from Guiraud in second and Crow Motion third. 3 Super Bombs, 1, 2, 3. At the inside and fourth is Racket, followed fifth by Noble Tiger. Then to the outside it's Joint Resolution. He's in the red cap with Never Say Never in the white blinkers down at the inside. Long Branch Lou on a strong hold. He's down at the inside. In between horses, Go Billy Go. Carentan is next, and out the back while wide is Lou the Body. They make their way to the final half mile of the contest, and the leader is still Guaycapuro from Guiraud in second. Racket is third. Out in the middle, Joint Resolution begins to improve. He's now launched into the clear by Lionel Reyes. Trying to follow him from the outside, Lou the Body. Carentan is between horses. Long Branch Lou gets shuffled back. Never Say Never's got some run, but Zayas has to get lucky on who he follows. Long Branch Lou is in the same predicament, although he's going to wheel to the far outside. They fan across the course with Joint Resolution hitting the front. Racket gets through at the rail. Never Say Never's on his back. Down the center, Long Branch Lou. Joint Resolution close to home. Long Branch Lou is rolling here. Does he have enough time? Long Branch Lou! And they're off. Good start outside for Yorkville. In the middle, here's Top Recruit put into play by Zayas. Down at the inside, Leopardi comes away in the top flight. Away fourth is 3:33. Pirate Radio's in the yellow blinkers, and Norfie's at the rail. Zozan lingers toward the back of the field with Things Are Getting Hairy, and Rowdy Jess is last. Down the backstretch they go with the race favorite Top Recruit doing battle with Longshot Yorkville. Their heads apart for the top, and they've gone 4 ahead after an opening quarter in 23-2. Racing up on the inside is Leopardi to be a joint third. Out in the middle, 3:33 is next. Pirate Radio and Zozan are next. Zozan makes a bid, and Zozan forces Alvarado to go on 3:33, and he did not go, so he shuffled back. And the leader is Yorkville, as Top Recruit at odds on is coming up to needing to do a lot better than that. The good news is his barn buddy's on the way, Zozan. Yorkville has put away Top Recruit. Zozan is up into second. Where's anybody else? Not really much. So the battle is between a 3-1 and a 20-1 as Yorkville gets first run on Zozan, and Irad trying to get him to go forward. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Micah Husbands trying to get one more furlong from Yorkville. On the outside, Zozan running at him late. Yorkville digs. He's almost home. His ears are flat back. Zozan trying to get to him, but he's out of time. Yorkville will win it. Yorkville drifted. He drifted into Zozan, but Zozan was second. 5 ahead of Things Are Getting Hairy third in 1:25.1. They're off. And they're off. Good start for Born Noble, but he's beat to the punch by Shady World and Payzone. 2 long shots hook up and go on with it early. Born Noble is on the far outside with Great Lilo alongside him. Then Sound of the Beast in front of Classify, and the Gray Straight Arrows way out the center, and last of all with Omaha City just ahead of him. The race to the half-mile point. Payzone has the lead for Harmeo by a neck. Shady World is second. Greatly Low is third. Born Noble is fourth. Orange Cap, Classify fifth at the inside. And on the improve now. These top-flight horses are moving right along. They've opened 7 on Sound of the Beast. Still lingering at the back, Straight Arrow and Omaha City. And up front, it's Payzone. Payzone to the top of the stretch by a length and a half. Greatly Low is second. Strong progress from Sayas on Classify as an inside lane. Dropping back is Shady World. Born Noble's not firing much yet through a 45 1/2 mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive, and at the inside, Classify challenging Payzone for the top. They've gone 4 ahead of Born Noble, who tries to get into third. Classify roused forward here by Louis Sayas. He takes the lead. Payzone has gone awfully quick and fought off all challenges except for Classify. Classify wins for C2 Racing by a going away 3. Payzone second, from Born Noble third. Great Lilo is fourth. Sound of the Beast is fifth in 1:10.3. And runners away. A smooth and sharp beginning for the favorite in all probability. In fact, it's one of the first into stride here. Moving out the rail, it's Gift Giving, and these two race on. Just behind them goes Henry Gondorf, and then to the outside, it's Ginger and Spitesy. Saving ground at the rail, Windflower runs into a pocket for Junior Alvarado. Olivia Valentina follows her. Sandwiched between horses is Snippity Snip. Then it's a length and a half to Satin Stone. Up on the outside, that's Ginger and Spitesy in front of No Mo Cookies. Zenith has dropped over to the rail, and now the trailer is Unlimited Spending. To the backstretch they go. Big long shot Gift Giving has the lead by a length and a half. In all probability is second from a well-positioned Windflower, although she's a bit headstrong as the leader slams on the brakes. Racing in fourth is Henry Gondorf, then to the inside, and Snippity Snip, then Olivia Valentina. Way out in the middle is No Mo Cookies, Satin Stone just behind them with Zenith at the inside, and Unlimited Spending is last. They went the half in 48-4. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's Raylu Gutierrez and Gift Giving by a neck. In all probability is now second. Alvarado making decisions for Windflower. 3 wide and Henry Gondorf. Then to the outside, Ginger and Spitesy. Trying to wind it up from the outside, Satin Stone. Sliding through at the inside, Olivia Valentina as they run for home. In all probability taken on by Henry Gondorf. Hooking to the clear, or at least attempting to. Windflower, she's loose now. 1/8 of a mile to go. Windflower charging hard out in the center, tries to get long shot Henry Gondorf. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Windflower roused forward here by Junior Alvarado. A perfect turf trip has her a 9-2 victory. Windflower does it. Very close for second. Very close indeed. It's either Henry Gondorf or Olivia Valentina on for fourth with Zenith in 1:42.1.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. And before we tell you what's going to be happening on Thursday, I want to say happy holidays from everyone here, the guys upstairs in the cameras, my buddy Brian, and of course Samantha and everybody else here at Gulfstream Park. I want to wish you a happy holiday.